Hi Speedsters! Welcome back to GameJoyTactics, your go-to channel for all things fun and games. If you're new here, buckle up because we're about to take you on a thrilling ride. Today, we're diving into the adrenaline-pumping world of F123 by EA Sports. This game is a beast of its own, offering a level of realism that can be a game-changer for those of you transitioning from arcade-style racing games. But don't worry, we've got your back. We're here to help you adapt and conquer the tracks like a pro. In this video, we'll be focusing on 5 key areas: understanding the game's physics, mastering braking techniques, getting a grip on throttle control, learning how to protect your position, and finally, the art of clean and effective overtaking. So let's shift gears and get started. Let's kick things off with our first tip, understanding the physics. F123's physics system is a marvel, and it's what sets this game apart from your typical arcade racer. To truly master this game, you need to understand 3 key aspects: aerodynamics, tire grip, and weight transfer. First up, aerodynamics. In F123, the shape and setup of your car can significantly affect its performance. A well-tuned aerodynamic setup can help you cut through the air more efficiently, allowing for higher speeds and better control in corners. But remember, more downforce means more drag, which can slow you down on straights. It's all about finding the right balance for each track. Next, we have tire grip. Your tires are your only contact point with the track, so understanding how they work is crucial. Factors like tire temperature, wear, and compound all affect your grip levels. For instance, overdriving your tires can cause them to overheat, resulting in less grip and more wear. So, be gentle with your inputs to keep your tires in the optimal condition. Lastly, let's talk about weight transfer. When you brake, accelerate, or turn, the weight of your car shifts, affecting its balance and grip. For example, when you brake, the weight shifts to the front, increasing front grip but reducing rear grip. Understanding this can help you better control your car, especially in corners. Moving on to tip number 2, mastering braking techniques. In racing, braking is where the boys become men. Firstly, let's talk about finding the perfect braking point. This is the spot on the track where you start applying the brakes to slow down for a corner. Finding this point is crucial because braking too early can cost you time, while braking too late can send you off the track. So, how do you find the perfect braking point? Start by using the track's markers. These are usually boards or lines on the side of the track indicating the distance to the next corner. Start your braking at the furthest marker and gradually move closer as you get more comfortable. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry, so start conservative and work your way up. Next, let's discuss trail braking. This is a technique where you gradually release the brakes as you enter a corner, allowing you to carry more speed and maintain better control. To do this, apply full brakes at your braking point. This transfers the weight of the car to the front, giving you more grip and allowing you to take the corner faster. Tip number 3, throttle control. In F123, how and when you apply, the throttle can have a huge impact on your performance. Firstly, let's talk about progressive acceleration. In F123, slamming the throttle can lead to wheel spin and loss of control, especially when exiting corners. Instead, try to apply the throttle gradually as you straighten out of the corner. This will help you maintain traction and accelerate more effectively. Think of it like squeezing a fruit. You don't want to crush it, but you want to apply enough pressure to get the juice out. It's the same with the throttle. Squeeze it gently and progressively, and you'll get the most out of your car. Next, let's discuss the importance of knowing the tracks and understanding your car's behavior. Each track in F123 has its unique characteristics, and your car will behave differently on each one. Spend time learning the tracks and how your car reacts on them. Pay special attention to the exit of corners, as this is where good throttle control can give you a significant advantage. Finally, remember that practice makes perfect. Throttle control is all about muscle memory. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it right away. Keep practicing, and before you know it, you'll be nailing those corner exits like a pro. On to tip number 4, defensive driving. In F123, knowing how to defend your position is just as important as knowing how to attack. Firstly, let's talk about protecting the inside line. This is usually the shortest route around a corner and the one that most drivers will try to take. By positioning your car on the inside line, you can make it harder for the car behind to overtake. However, be careful not to compromise your exit speed, as this can leave you vulnerable on the next straight. Next, let's discuss protecting the outside line. This can be a useful strategy when you're trying to defend against an opponent who's trying to outbrake you into a corner. By staying on the outside, you can maintain a higher speed and potentially get a better exit, allowing you to retake the position on the next straight. Finally, remember to always give your opponent enough space. According to the F1 rules, you must always leave a car's width of space if another car is alongside you. However, that doesn't mean you have to make it easy for them. Try to position your car in a way that gives your opponent as little space as possible, forcing them to take a less optimal line. And finally, tip number 5, overtaking. This is where the real fun begins. Firstly, let's talk about choosing your line. The line you choose when attempting an overtake can greatly affect the outcome. It's not always about taking the shortest route. You need to think about what comes after the corner. For example, if there's a long straight after the corner, you might want to take a wider line to get a better exit and use the extra speed to complete the overtake. On the other hand, if there's another corner immediately after, you might want to take a tighter line to get on the inside for the next corner. Remember, overtaking is a game of chess on wheels. You need to think ahead and anticipate your opponent's moves. Next, let's discuss timing your braking. When attempting an overtake, you might be tempted to brake as late as possible. However, this can often lead to overshooting the corner or colliding with the other car. Instead, try to brake just a little later than you normally would. This can give you the edge you need to get alongside your opponent without risking a crash. But remember, it's a fine line between late braking and too late braking. So practice this technique until you get it just right. And there you have it, racers. 5 tips to help you transition from arcade racing to the simulation of F1 23. Remember, the key to mastering this game is understanding its mechanics and adapting your driving style. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your fellow racers. And if you want more fun tips and tricks for your favorite games, be sure to subscribe to GameJoyTactics and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Remember, at GameJoyTactics, we're all about unleashing the fun in every game. So, stay tuned for more exciting content and keep the joy in your gaming. This is GameJoyTactics, signing off.